George and Emily, you give me the honor of marrying you today. I've known Emily for a long time, since she was a little thing, and I really have enjoyed getting to know you. Today is your special wedding day. You're both clothed in your wedding attire, clothing that you would not necessarily wear every day, but only for this special occasion. You and I know that you want to be the best today as you stand before your family and friends and profess your love to each other. We all know each other well enough to recognize that life is not one continuous wedding day, and that tomorrow you'll have to go back to work and daily living. After the wedding clothes are put away and as time passes, what attitudes will you clothe your heart with? Unconditional love for each other will enrich your marriage, for it is this type of love that makes it possible for you to put each other in your spouse's shoes and understand what they are experiencing. Show kindness by doing little things for each other that will reveal how you value each other. And see yourself as equals, and you will have a more humble and lovable marriage.
There's a stain right there.
No, it's not. It's perfect. Harder to spell.
You have to open this first. That way. You have to open it that way. No.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
You take good care of her.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So as you begin your marriage life today, look to God, the one who can guide and help you to love each other through his Holy Spirit, and to Christ, the one who showed us what unselfish love looks like. May our gracious Creator God bless you with a long and happy marriage. I am very happy to present to you Mr. and Mrs. George Velez. You may kiss the bride.
Congratulations!
Are you the bouncer?
Yeah, unfortunately. I didn't sign up for this job. There's not enough alcohol in the world.
We're very proud of you, bro. All of us. I'm speaking for everybody, all our siblings. My older sister who couldn't be here, unfortunately. Mom either. And Dad, wherever he is, I know, up from heaven, he's looking at you and he's very proud of you. Just like all of us, we look up to you, especially me. I'm the youngest one. Emily, thank you. I never seen my brother this happy. I wish you guys the best in your marriage.
The best love is the kind that awakens the soul and makes us reach for more, that plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. To see you guys get married and see you guys so happy, it just makes me want to cry just sitting here and watching you all.
They say don't marry the person you can live with, but the person you can't live without.
At some point in our lives, we meet someone whom we truly love, and we meet someone that we want to spend the rest of our lives with, and we meet someone that becomes a very important character in the story of our lives. And 24 years ago, Emily met that person, and that was me. So, Emily, I love you too. But truly, in all seriousness, Emily, poor thing, was a seriously unique middle child. She did not get to blend in like most middle children do, because unfortunately for her, I was a constant shadow in her life through her formidable years. You know, Emily started taking piano lessons in the fourth grade, and Kenneth 2 years later started taking piano lessons in the fourth grade. And let's see, what else did she? Oh, so Emily joined the dance team. We got some dance team, go Royalettes. Emily joined the dance team. Well, Kenneth became head of security for that dance team, and I told them earlier I still have my sweatshirt, sparkles and all. And Emily, surprisingly to everybody, she joined the student government. 2 years later, I joined the student government. And so Emily was friends with lots of the girls who are also here in yearbook. Kenneth joined the yearbook. And so my God, Emily, that must have been so annoying, and I am so sorry that you had to deal with me being your shadow. But I would like to take this moment. My mother likes to claim success or claim credit for all of my successes in life. But I would like to stand here before you today as all witnesses that I give a majority of my credit for everything I ever did to Emily. It's true. It's true. Emily, if it weren't for you and paving that way, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I thank you. I'm serious. Thank you for that.
You're so cute. Sweet couple. I saw that. I told him.
George has shown nothing but dedication and love to not only Emily and his family, as close as they all are, but also to me and Mama. From the moment you came to that house, you have been an extreme joy, and I am so excited for the future and our future adventures. And I hope you know you always have an ally in me against Emily. But I would also like to point out, I don't own a gun, but I know plenty of people in this room that do. So just keep that in mind, George.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm TJ. I introduced these people, so you're welcome. You're welcome. Safe to say it's one of the better decisions that I've made, I guess. George felt like more of a brother to me than anything. It's really not too often that you come across a person like George and Emily. If you don't hold on really tight, I might take him from you. It's fine. You know, kind of like him a little bit. So now let's talk about the best thing to ever happen to Georgie. I knew right off that you were a genuine, sweet, awesome person, just like George. Not long after that, you guys met. Our conversations went from beer and women to beer and Emily. After that, I knew I lost him. I've been in a throuple ever since.
For the Pretora of love in this room, and Emily, who is a blessing in every aspect of the word, and for George, who's been my friend for so long, and I am beyond grateful for all the adventures, all the memories, and all the stupidities that we've shared, man.
George, you have been the rock in my life for so many years. And I'm just so grateful that I have you. And I'm so proud of you. And I said I wasn't going to cry, so don't look at me funny. But you know that I couldn't do this without you in my life. You were literally my brother. And I'm just so proud of you for everything that you've become, everything that you've done in life. You know, you were born with so many talents, and you've taken them and you've transformed them into something that is just beyond great. I mean, look at what you've accomplished in life, and looking at you and seeing you do all these great things and having such a wonderful woman by your side. It's just, I mean, how can you not cry, you know? I'm beyond proud of you, not just because you're the epitome of perseverance, but because you were born with so many talents. And not only are you amazing and you have so much going for you, but you know how to use that to your advantage and transform it into something that very few people know how to do in life.
They complement each other in the most perfect way. You both deserve all the love in the world, and we're beyond thrilled that you have found each other. This is the happiest I ever seen you, brother.
You know, then we realized how amazing she is. I mean, look at her. Can we all please give a round of applause to her and how beautiful she is right now? Like, she is glowing, just radiant. Look at that smile. Yes, that's a beautiful smile. She got that from her mom. I see it. There she is.